Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 3. So just give you a heads up, in my video yesterday, I asked everyone to leave questions for a question and answers video, which is going to be part of my 50,000 subscriber special thing. So if you want to leave a question, you're going to have to leave it on that video. I will leave it linked in the description below, so you can go check it out, watch it if you want. But the main thing is just to leave any questions that you want answered in that Q&A video. So in the past few days, the descriptions for the first 4 episodes of The Flash Season 3 were put online. Now, only the first episode, Flashpoint, has its title. And I'm assuming this is due to the fact that the episode titles might give away the length of Flashpoint. Supergirl, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow also had theirs revealed. Now, I will be putting Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow in this video, but I will be leaving Arrow for another video as I don't want to make this video too long. So before we get into them, if you want to leave a like on the video, it'd be very much appreciated. Leave any comments on what you're thinking on all of the different shows, how they're described, what do you think of them, and subscribe if you're new. So the first episode of The Flash Season 3 is obviously called Flashpoint, and this is the description of the episode. Barry is leading a happy life with his parents in the alternative timeline he has created by preventing Eobard Thawne from murdering his mother. However, when the true consequences of the Flashpoint timeline are revealed, Barry will be forced to face the repercussions of his actions. So this description is almost like the written form of the trailer we got at Comic-Con this year, and is pretty straightforward. Episode 2 of The Flash Season 3, which is actually untitled for us right now as I said before, but we do have a description, as I said before as well, which goes like this. Faced with a difficult choice, Barry seeks his loved ones for advice, while the enigmatic Dr. Alchemy makes his presence known. So there are 2 things to go over from this episode description. First being that Barry is faced with a difficult choice and has to seek his loved ones for advice. Is this in the Flashpoint timeline? Is this where Barry explains to his loved ones what is actually going on? Obviously the difficult choice is most likely fixing the Flashpoint issue. Then we have the second thing to go over, and that is that the enigmatic Dr. Alchemy makes his presence known. Now in the trailer we saw at Comic-Con, we see Dr. Alchemy for like a second or two. Now I think us as the viewers will see Dr. Alchemy in episode 1, but in episode 2 he will, as the description says, make his presence known to Barry. On to episode 3, once again, an untitled episode. The description goes like this. Barry attempts to help Frankie Kane, aka Magenta, played by Joey King, a metahuman with electromagnetic powers who has developed a malevolent split personality to seek revenge on those who wronged her. Now we know Magenta was coming to season 3 of The Flash. The only thing I want to quickly go over is the seeking revenge on those who wronged her part. Now, Joey King is only, I think, 17 years old, so they may make her like a high school student on the show, and she may be getting revenge on fellow high school students who have done something bad to her. Maybe they had some part in actually creating her into Magenta, who knows. And finally, onto the last episode we have here, episode 4, which is once again untitled, and the description goes like this. Barry faces a pair of metahuman criminals, Mirror Master, played by Grey Damon, and The Top, played by Ashley Rickards, who aspire to take control of Central City, which also puts them in conflict with Captain Cold. Now this sort of insinuates that Captain Cold is back alive due to Flashpoint, which could be the case. However, when Mirror Master and The Top were first announced, it was made out that Captain Cold would appear in flashbacks with Mirror Master and The Top. So I guess we will just have to wait and see where he pops up, I guess. So that's it for The Flash, but we'll get onto Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow now. I won't be going over them too much. I will just give the descriptions and episode titles and maybe a little comment about everyone now and then. So the first one we're going to go over is Supergirl. So the first episode of Supergirl Season 2 is called The Adventures of Supergirl, and the description is as follows. Supergirl visits Metropolis, where she joins forces with her cousin, Superman, played by Tyler Hoechlin, to protect Lena Luthor, played by Katie McGrath, sister of Lex Luthor and newly appointed CEO of his company, Luthor Corp, from a professional assassin, John Corbin, played by Frederick Schmidt. The second episode is called Last Children of Krypton. Rebuilt by a shadowy organization as a kryptonite-powered supervillain, Corbin returns, now known as Metallo, and hell-bent on revenge against Superman and Supergirl. Now this should be a pretty damn cool episode because I think we'll actually get fighting against a superpowered person with Superman and Supergirl. And seeing that it's Metallo, he's powered by kryptonite, it's going to be hard for them to take him down. And then we have the third and final episode for Supergirl that was listed, which is actually untitled as well, but the description goes like this. Supergirl must protect President Olivia Marsden, played by Linda Carter, who is being targeted for assassination after signing an Alien Amnesty Act into law. Now on to Legends of Tomorrow, where we actually have 6 episodes with titles and descriptions for every episode, which is pretty cool. So the first episode is called Out of Time, and the description goes like this. Dr. Nate Haywood, played by Nick Zano, a charming historian, finds out that the legends are scattered through time and sets out to rescue them and find out the truth behind their disappearance. So this actually sounds pretty cool and will be interesting to see take place. Episode 2 is called The Justice Society of America, and once again the description goes like this. Nate and the Legends journey to World War II in search of Rip Hunter and join forces with the JSA, or the Justice Society of America, a legendary group of superheroes led by Nate's grandfather, Commander Steel, played by Matthew McCall. We have episode 3 called Shogun. The description goes like this. The Legends journey to feudal Japan and end up making themselves the enemies of the ruling shogun, which is like typical of the Legends, they just love making themselves the enemy. Episode 4 is called Abominations. The Legends travel to the United States on the verge of civil war and cross paths with a group of African American plantation slaves. Now this may be the episode where we meet Vixen, because when they went to Comic-Con they said they hadn't been filming with the new actress that's playing Vixen. So this might be where we meet her, I'm not too sure. Episode 5 is called Compromised. I know I sound like a broken record, but anyway, the description goes like this. The Legends journey to 19th century France, where they unexpectedly face their own demons during a perilous mission. And finally we have episode 6 entitled Outlaw Country, and for the final time, the description goes like this. The Legends return to the Old West for another adventure alongside Jonah Hex, played by Jonathan Shake. This should be awesome, as the Jonah Hex episode last season was one of the best episodes from season 1, in my opinion at least. But thanks for watching guys, leave your opinions in the comment section below for Flash, Supergirl, Legends, any of the episodes that I mentioned. What do you think is going to happen, which one are you looking forward to the most? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Remember to go to that video I will leave linked in the description below to leave any questions that you would like answered in that Q&A video. And subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you later guys. Goodbye.